What's up, traders? We got a daily recap, and it's a good day. So I was on TopstepTV this afternoon. I had 3 trades earlier today. I'm going to show you all the trades in a second. I had 3 trades earlier in the day, but then on TopstepTV, took a short with Andre and a lot of people in the live chat, and not only recovered the loss, but made enough today so that I hit the target of having at least 5 days where you make a $200 profit. So now I'm eligible for a payout, and I think I'm going to be on TopstepTV tomorrow to take that payout live, which is sick. So let's go over the day because I think it's important for you to see the wins, the losses, the whole thing. So this morning market opens and we drop initially back to the daily VWAP. I'm looking at ES here on a 1-minute chart. Now, the bounce was pretty weak. We didn't make a higher high. We traded still within an initial high of day of like 50, 36. I'm going to just use those second 2 numbers. I'm going to say 36. Trade away from that high, make a new low here at 50.16. That's at like 10 o'clock this morning, 10:20 this morning. I think that we're near the low of day zone enough that I try to buy the bounce. And after 2 minutes of profit, I locked the stop and it got stopped in profit, as you can see the exit there, and then it moved to my target, which was the daily VWAP. So this trade would have made me the $200. My notes here, if I slide this over so you can see it, since we are in a range today, I wanted to get long near the low of day zone. Buying back to the daily VWAP, that will get me my daily target. I locked the stop too early and got tapped for nothing. So I'm trying to buy that bottom, knowing that we're range bound because of the way the market opened. As you can see from my second markup, in hindsight, I should have waited for it to hit the zone, show some support there, and then try to trade away from that zone back to that daily VWAP. But I had to leave because I was going to the gym. Now, with us moving and stuff, I need to drive a little further to this workout class. So I was off the desk at that time. So didn't take anything. Came back this afternoon. Now we're at the top of the range. We're at Friday's high, so it's yesterday's high, and we're still an inside bar today. Now we're touching the previous day high here on an inside bar day, and we're breaking out to the upside. That happens 51% of the time, according to Edgeful. So this was one of those 51% of the time days. We hit the high. I try to sell it out of that high, and I take a full loss on this. I lose like 515 or 520 bucks. So this was probably something I could have cut faster as it accelerated upward and it broke out even here at 50, 55, 56, 57. I probably should have got out of it. This is the con of trading just one mini contract. You don't really get to manage the trade as much. Shout out to Topstep. They just changed it so you can trade a lot of micros now compared to what you used to. So that's a good conversion for our XFA accounts. But anyway, I take this loss. And then I get back in long. You can see the exit on the loss here. I set a VWAP at the high of day. It tries to move lower, but it really can't break back beneath this pin. I don't get in initially on the break of the high of day VWAP. I get in like 4 minutes later as it's holding. I put a tight stop, 7.5 points, and I closed it here at 50.74, which ended up being a really good close. It just wasn't moving. So with it not moving, I'd rather take 250 bucks back rather than go zero again and still be down 500 something on the day. So I take 250 back there, which ends up paying really good dividends to me. We end up seeing here in yellow, that's the exit of that trade. That's the Monday from last week, so previous week's high VWAP. We had a lot of sellers there, and that's where the pressure started. And then on TopstepTV, we took a position here. I was in at 50.57. Andre was in at 50.59, and then we were out here as it slid. We didn't know if it was going to make it all the way to the daily VWAP at 50.36. It made it to 50.42-ish, 50.45, and that was enough for me. So that put me up like 300 something bucks on the day. As you can see here, 325 on the day, minus commissions is probably like 310, 300, call it 300 bucks on the day, but that's enough to get me the target and get me the payout. So now the XFA is up over $1,000. I'm going to take some out of that just to get my first Topstep payout because that's a good milestone. And then we'll kind of take it from there. I think I'm going to build this XFA while still working on a few combines in the background to get them brought up as well. So that's the plan. That was the day. If you need levels, I'm still looking at that last week's high VWAP as a resistance level. So we'll see how we change over tonight. We'll see if there's any gaps at the changeover in an hour. But I'm anticipating that tomorrow we're going to come in here and look at this and say higher lows are forming, higher highs are potentially forming. We might be trading towards that VWAP. I don't know if I'll love that. Above that VWAP, I would really like longs. So if we get above 50.80 overnight, 50.90, I think that'll really help me look for longs tomorrow. But we'll see. I like to really not... I'll trade pre-market if I'm up, but I'm really liking trading just after the market open. So hope it helps. Have a good rest of your evening, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you tune in ASFX TV. We're streaming at the New York Open.